Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode 106 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. So, in this video, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking a mining trip. The reason for that, by the way, is because recently we were working on two things. So in the last video, if you saw it that is, we were working on that sort of automated farm, and in the few videos before that, we were working on my minecart track. However though, I currently don't have enough gold to finish it. So what we're going to be getting in this video is two things: gold and redstone. So yeah, hopefully it should be a relatively simple video. Although we've got a little bit of business to deal with. So because at the end of this video I kind of want sort of like try some wheat for my new farm for the first time. And what we're going to be doing first, before we set off, is I'm going to go down to my farm. Oh, that was freaking close. Oh good lord. Let's just go around this way maybe, and then I can just like sort of loop round the long way. That was freaking close. Oh good lord. Well, it's one reason why I dislike creepers though. As iconic as they are, they're really irritating. That's the best I can describe them. It's still there. Yeah, still there. Well, ha! You wondering where I am, creeper? Well, ha! I'm over here now. So anyway, let's go back to what I was saying. So what we're going to be doing first is let's go down here, and for the first time ever, let's actually plant some stuff down here, because I don't think I've actually planted any stuff down here quite yet. So by the way, the mechanics around here, they're not entirely finished yet. What we need to do first is we do need to still build two more farm sections, but I think it's about 60% complete now. So we'll be able to, give it a good go in this video. Also, one change I have decided to make since the last video, I've decided that this bit here, should just be, empty, just so you can collect bits more easily. Get that at all? Oh no, probably not though. So, if we just get rid of all of these. I know I'm a few stone slabs short, but obviously I'll fix that problem in the next video. But I think better, should I make this bit cobblestone? Yeah, why not then? Let's just do that then. So let's quickly just do that. Right, let's just see how many we can plant down here then. So we just cultivate some more of this land. Yeah, I'm not sure we are going to have enough farmland. Oh, it's a bit dry right now. How to plant all of these seeds on, but we'll see. What's going on here? Oh, I think there's not enough light. Oh, that could be a little bit of a problem. Ooh, that's a big problem in fact. Okay, so I thought of one way we can rectify this issue, and that's by sort of raising these bits up here, and then just putting a torch on each of them. So yeah, let's just try that. See if it works at all. Otherwise, I'll find a way out of outside this video. Yeah, because I do want this to be working soon. Does it seem to work now? For now I think it is working. In fact, I think this might possibly be enough brightness, but even if it's like a few blocks short, we can just have a few more torches around here. Like, I'm not entirely sure where. We can find somewhere, I'm sure. Even if we have to build like a sort of chandelier. Anyway, so did I break that? Where's that hoe gone? Did I break it? Oh no, there it is. Oh, I lost it there for a second. By the way, the reason there's still water on those ones is basically because it's like an on and then you turn off mechanism, and basically by default the water is going to be out. However, we are going to have a load of redstone torches behind there, so by default, in technicality, the piston should be out, and then they'll come back in when you want to harvest. So anyway, is this good now? Am I going to pop out? No. Good. Things working. Let's go. Got one more seeds in there. Good to know. So finally, I think we can get going. Oh, and by the way, these buttons, basically, if you press any of these, the idea is, we're not going to press any because otherwise, you know, it'll get rid of all that stuff. But basically, it will let out some water, and then that basically gets rid of all the crops, but not the farmland though. So then, like, you can collect everything that you've harvested, and then you can basically plant some more. So yeah, hey, it saves you a bit of time doing that then. So yeah, it can be quite useful. Not always, I can tell though. And you know, sometimes if you do just want to do it the old-fashioned way, or sometimes, you know, you've got where it's a bit awkward when you move forward versions, can occasionally be a little bit quicker. Like, also, it's not really worth building one of those if you've got a really tiny farm, but for that sort of farm, it's very good. So yeah, moving on. So I think what we're going to do is, because we haven't really explored ever in this direction, I think we're going to travel a little bit in this direction, and we're going to see if we can find any sort of cave. Also, you can see quite a lot of climate change happening here, in a positive way as well, not just in a negative way like IRL. So yeah, basically all this just used to be like a grassy biome, but often when you move forward versions, sometimes it does change the biome. And yeah, that's exactly what happened here. This whole bit turned into a snow biome. So yeah, whenever it snows here, well, rains normally when I'm in the main part of my world. Well, basically now it just snows here, and yeah, bit of a weird changing climate, isn't it? And obviously, because, you know, we're quite close to beta 1.8, which is where the terrain was completely rewritten, we might have some climate change around there. Let me know in the comments, actually, if you think it's going to turn into a desert biome, or whether you think it's going to turn into a snow biome. Please let me know, because I'm just kind of curious what you think. Oh, quite a lot of land, quite a lot of interesting land here. Never actually, you know, explored this, like, I don't think at all. Like, I don't think even outside video. Kind of focus on exploring more this way. The reason I haven't explored too far this way is because my long plan was to sort of save this land for eventually when we get to base 1.8, we want to, like, sort of find some villages. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to explore it now. Basically, if you don't explore or land, basically, like, it just doesn't spawn in. So yeah, basically, like, it's really useful if you're in a new update, and basically, like, your existing parts of the world don't have new terrain, because you can just explore a really long way into the distance, and boom, you found some. So this cave doesn't seem to be that good, but there's a bit of coolness, so I'm not going to pass up on that. So let's quickly just collect that. Luckily I do have an iron pickaxe with me, so hopefully it'll be a little bit quicker. Yeah, obviously mine with a stone one is a little bit awkward, although I do often do it though if I'm like digging out like huge sections, like underground caves sometimes, or like chunk demonstrations, which where like you dig out like an entire chunk, like a 16 by 16 area all the way down to bedrock. I do actually have one that's in construction, not in construction, under construction in my world. So yeah, I might actually show you that at the end of the video if I remember, that is. I think I said that a while ago in the video and I forgot to do it. So anyway, that cave is not very good. And then what I think we will do is we will put a couple of torches around here, just to, you know, so we can tell that I've been there in the future. Also, I think there's some new chunks here, just because obviously, you know, you get this really, like, odd sort of terrain, where basically, like, you get, like, it's sort of cut, if you get that at all. Yeah, often the reason for that is generally, you know, a new chunk spawned, and basically, like, it's got, like, completely different terrain. Sometimes it does sort of, like, blend in, sort of, so, you know, you might just sort of start seeing some weirder features as you go in, but sometimes this happens. Yeah, a little bit awkward, but well. Quite a lot of mountains on here, and cliffs that aren't as good as 1.17. I know that came out recently, but obviously we've still got a very long way to go before we get beyond that version. So yeah, let's see if we can find anything around here, maybe. Yeah, quite a good place for ice skating here as well. Maybe I should build like an ice skating rink at some point in this series. I don't know if you want that. Oh, look at this, actually. Some slightly weird, you know, snow. But basically, I'm not going to break it because otherwise, you know, it'll ruin the effects. But yeah, this actually is a bit glitchy, but does sometimes happen. Kind of cool, isn't it? See things that you can't really, like, ever get. I'm pretty sure, though, that feature might have been patched out at some point, so you can't see that, we can't see that anymore. So let's quickly go up this mountain, not because, like, you know, there's going to be anything good up here, because, you know, all the good stuff is below Y64. Let's just go up here, just so we can see the view, actually. Because often you get a pretty good view from mountains. Hang on. Oopsies. Oh, look at a bit more of that snow, but unfortunately I'm going to have to break that. Is that an ocean? No, it's just a train that hasn't spawned in yet. Let's really look up here and, yeah, bask in the awesome view. Albeit, though, it's kind of starting to get quite dark and still spawning in partially. Yeah, I feel I don't have any wool actually, because otherwise we could just, yeah, maybe build like a permanent hut up here. Oh well. Yeah, can I drop option 11? Yeah, nice one. One thing I'm actually thinking about is after we've completed all the things we have worked on recently, yeah, I kind of want to sort of build like a sort of clothes shop that basically sells like all kinds of leather armor. And by all kinds, I basically mean like one kind, just because, you know, dying leather armor didn't exist until I think version 1.4. So yeah, I've got a long way to go to do that, but you know, it's not on too ridiculously far distance. Anyway, because I really don't want to die up here, what I think we might do is we might sort of like, should we build this base up here? Yeah, well, let's just do that anyway. I know it's a bit windy a second ago, but why not? Well, can be a bit of a landmark, show that we've been here. We're not going to make it like an enormously huge one, though. Probably just a bit of a basic one. And also, cause I don't think we're going to have enough wood, actually. I think we will just make it out of just, you know, wooden planks. I know it's going to look pretty ugly and like a noob built it, but oh well. So, quickly just do this. Obviously, it needs to be 5 by 5. Just called the cool idea, actually. Or maybe sort of, maybe I should just make it look like my house originally looked like my current house. Because obviously it's been heavily expanded since I first built it. Initially it was basically just like a really, really tiny house. Like just 5 by 5. Not very interesting block choice, and yeah. Obviously, you know, I know you can kind of tell why it was like that, because, you know, I didn't have that much stuff to build out of then. Not like in terms of versions, but just, you know, blocks I had on me. But yeah, obviously it's improved lots. Perhaps we should try and build it almost exactly like how we had built that one. Obviously we will need some more sand though, which we might get another day when we visit here. But you know, we probably will eventually visit here again. So also the doorway is going to be here. Obviously I'm going to have the door on the front like my actual house. So let's quickly just do that like this. And because we are going to need some sort of, you know, way to get up here, let's just make that very minimalist here. So we're probably going to have some steps here. So for now, in terms, ooh, it's quite cloudy up here. Luckily, I do know in base 1.8 the clouds did move up actually, so hopefully we won't have to see that issue for too long. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying though. Oh well. What was I saying anyway? I can't remember anyway. I think it was something to do with glass. But yeah, obviously we won't have enough glass in this video to build it all, so yeah, I might have to come back in another video. I think I can see some lava from here as well. I think there's another mountain over there, good lord. Anyway, I know I'm getting a bit off topic, and also a bit off, you know, agenda. So yeah, we probably will do a bit more of this in the next video. Oh good lord. A creeper, of course. Luckily, I'm up here, so you can't catch me. Perfect. Okay, so obviously it's going to need to be one block taller. I think what might be a bit irritating up here though is that, you know, the clouds might get in the way a little bit. Can't really escape that really until we get to base 1.8 though. Which, don't worry, not too far away from that now. We'll be moving to that version in episode 120. Anyway, so quickly just finish this bit off. Then we'll probably need to light it up a little bit. And then I will probably end this video. But don't panic, in the next video we will do what I said we were going to do in this video. And that is try and find a good cave. It's just hopefully with a bit of shelter here now, then it will be a bit safer. Oh, so I can just see a zombie there. So it's quickly blocked up. So let's try and sort of roughly design this interior how my house interior originally was. So I can kind of remember we had the crafting table, and I think it still is here actually, right here. This is where the mine is, but I think this was originally, I think these both here, they were both chests here originally. I think we had the furnaces here. So let's quickly just try and recreate it as authentically as possible then. So, okay, so I think we're going to need one more chest here. No, two more actually. Boom boom. Good. Right, so I think the chests need to go here. And then I think we had 3 furnaces here. Ooh, so we only just got enough of cobblestone though. So yeah, might need to get some more. Or when we eventually do go mining. So quickly just build a door here. And I think for now we will actually just have to cover this up with dirt actually, just because otherwise, you know, if you don't do anything like that, then you're going to get attacked by a skeleton, that's for certain. Also, we will need some fences just to the outside. So let's quickly just do that. And some steps, obviously. Right, so I think let's finally break through this anyway. Hope the zombie's not going to be right outside of it though. Oh, thank God. We will also need a few more fences, so let's try and work out how many we're going to need from here. So we're going to need 1, 2 for, you know, going up. So I think we're going to need, I think, 4 more. So let's quickly just do that very quickly. Good. Good, and boom, boom. Perfect. Quickly just put a bit of this junk away in here for now. And yeah, that just about does it for this video, guys. So I really hope that you all enjoyed it. Sorry though, it has been, you know, not what I originally stated we were going to do in this video. But hey, some unintended building days can kind of be nice, I guess. To some people, that is. Obviously, if you didn't like it, obviously give it a dislike. Unsubscribe from my channel and hate comment if you really have to do that. Although obviously, if I discover that any of you who are in my channel aren't for subscribing, unsubscribe, I'll remove you. But yeah, that's a story for another video. So anyway, that just about does it for this video. So I hope that you all enjoyed it. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you did enjoy it. And I will see you all in episode 107. Bye, guys.